Hey, what's up everyone? It's Chris. Today I'm going to show you 3 ways to get super steady shots while filming, just like this. Shaky camera movements can distract your viewers and take them out of experience altogether, so it's very important that you try to keep things as steady as possible to keep your viewers focused. The first way to get steady footage is to use what's known as warp stabilizer. Warp stabilizer is a simple Adobe Premiere effect that corrects shaky footage when dragged onto a clip. This is a great option for beginners since it's cheap. All you need is access to Premiere Pro, which comes with a free month trial, then costs about $20 a month after that. On the downside, Warp Stabilizer can take a bit of time to process when dragged onto long clips, and can introduce some distortion problems if the original footage is just too shaky. As a result, it's important to give yourself some time for Warp Stabilizer to process if you're trying to hit a deadline, and to keep things as steady as possible when you're shooting handheld. The second way to get smooth footage is to film in slow motion by using a high frame rate. Filming in slow motion means you are capturing more images per second, and the more images you capture per second, the less physical distance there is between your frames. Since there is less physical distance, our frames will blend together better when played back at a normal speed, giving us that nice buttery look. Now obviously, filming in slow motion is only viable for certain scenarios. We wouldn't want to film an interview in slow motion because it's a scenario in which we want our video and audio played back in real time. However, when filming B-roll, using a frame rate of 60 frames per second and up is very common to help obtain that smooth and dreamy look. The third and final way to obtain steady footage is to use a gimbal. A gimbal is a device that uses motors to counteract any movement that may introduce jitter into your footage. Gimbals are great for keeping footage shot at low frame rates steady and can introduce a number of unique shots into your film arsenal that wouldn't be obtainable otherwise. Gimbals, in my opinion, are the #1 way to keep your footage stable, but they do come at a price. The gimbal that I use, the DJI Ronin-s, costs about $750, while another popular gimbal, the Zhiyun Crane 2, costs about $550. If both of those are still too pricey for you, I'd recommend using a mechanical stabilizer such as the Flycam Red King, which you can get for about $200. Putting a gimbal together and balancing it can be a bit time consuming at first, but even so, the resulting footage is worth the time and monetary costs. Using these techniques together can give you some of the smoothest shots physically possible. Whether you're going handheld or shooting with a gimbal, utilize these techniques as needed and your shots will come out looking way more professional than they would have otherwise. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you'd like to check out more video, web development, and multimedia related tutorials, head on over to our multimedia production school at chriscourses.com, where you can create an account and track your progress as you complete various videos. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.